What's up everybody, I'm Logan from Sleepopolis.com, and today I'm going to be reviewing the GhostBed Flex. I'm going to give you some recommendations, complaints, who I think would benefit from this mattress and who should stay away. Basically everything you need to know, so stay tuned to learn if the GhostBed Flex is right for you. I'm going to be running a few tests you won't see anywhere else to help you get a better sense of the mattress, but if there's anything I don't cover, just leave a comment below. Now, a few things right off the bat. This is the third mattress from GhostBed, and we'll touch briefly on the original and the GhostBed Luxe later on in the review. It's their first hybrid mattress, which means it's a mixture of foam and coil layers, and we'll talk a little bit later about the materials used in the mattress, but I can tell you that GhostBed focused on cooling, so if you sleep a bit hotter, the Flex is one to take a look at. But enough about that, let's jump in and talk about what it actually feels like to lie on GhostBed Flex. Now, of course, the first thing you're going to want to know about when you're looking at a new mattress is what it feels like to actually lie in bed. So I'm going to give you my thoughts on what it actually feels like to sleep in a GhostBed Flex. First up, in terms of firmness, in my opinion, it comes in just under like a medium firmness at like a 6 out of 10. That's right in that medium range. It's got a nice mix of support and pressure relief. When I was lying on my back with my weight pretty evenly distributed, I got kind of that mixture, that medium feel to it. There is some memory foam that you might feel yourself sink into a little bit right off the bat for some immediate like comfort, but I thought that the coil support did a pretty good job of keeping my spine aligned in that position, even with that memory foam on top. Now, changing positions with memory foam can sometimes give you like a little bit of a stuck feeling in the mattress that some people complain about sometimes, but I actually think that the GhostBed Flex has pretty good mobility to it. It's got that nice bounce from the coils below, so I didn't really get a lot of stuck feeling. As I rolled onto my side, the thing that I'm really looking for here is pressure relief. Now, a lot of side sleepers complain about pressure points forming, especially in places like the shoulders or the hips, getting their spine out of alignment if the mattress is just too firm. But I think that the kind of pillow top section of the GhostBed Flex does a good job of allowing me to sink into the mattress, giving me some nice pressure relief. Didn't really feel too jammed up the shoulders. We're gonna take a closer look at pressure later on the review, but just my initial thoughts is that side sleepers and combo side sleepers are gonna be pretty comfortable here on the GhostBed Flex. Now, the flip side of that is for stomach sleepers who generally prefer kind of firmer mattresses to keep their hips from sinking in the mattress, keeping their spine aligned in a good position. I think that the GhostBed Flex just has a little bit too much of a soft feeling, in my opinion, for stomach sleepers. While there's okay support, it doesn't really give you that like firm as a board feeling or anything like that. I started to feel my hips sink into the mattress a little bit. So I know for a lot of people, their hips are kind of the heavier portion of their body. So I think that, back sleepers, side sleepers, combination back side sleepers are going to be pretty comfortable here on the GhostBed Flex, but that if you're a stomach sleeper, you're going to want to look for something that's a little firmer. Now, instead of just taking my word for it, I want to give you more of an objective test on how you can tell what the GhostBed Flex actually feels like. So I run a few tests. The first one that I run on all the mattresses that I test is the pressure map portion of the review. Basically, I take this pressure map, I lay it on top of the mattress, lie down in a few different positions, and you're gonna see the results next to me ranging from blue for low pressure to red for high pressure. Now, lying on my back, my weight pretty evenly distributed. For most mattresses that I test, it's blue across the board, and the GhostBed Flex is no different. Really only check on the back just to make sure that there's nothing really standing out, nothing out of the ordinary here. I think you'll be comfy on the GhostBed Flex if you are a back sleeper. The one part of this test that I really like to check is on the side. This is where we start to see some interesting results, and I was really impressed with the results on the GhostBed Flex for side sleepers. It's blue, maybe a little bit of green in that region, which means just a little bit of raised pressure, but overall a really good performance by the GhostBed Flex on the pressure map portion of the review. Finally, rolling onto my stomach, again, weight's pretty evenly distributed. We're just kind of looking to see if there's anything that really stands out as like a strange result here. There's not any specific pressure point forming while I'm on my stomach, but again, I did feel my hips sink into the mattress a little bit, so I think that the support is just a little too soft for stomach sleepers. Now, this next test is designed to tell you whether you're going to feel like you're sitting on top of or sinking into bed. It's the Sinkage Test, and it's where I use 4 balls of varying sizes, weights, and densities to simulate different body parts and check to see how far into the mattress they sink. So I got a 6-pound medicine ball. It's filled with sand, simulates a lighter body part. 10-pound steel ball, it's the densest ball used in this test. 50-pound medicine ball, again filled with sand, simulates a heavier portion of your body. Think maybe your shoulders or your hips. And over there on the left, we have this 100-pound medicine ball. It's filled with sand. If you're a bit bigger, simulates kind of that center mass of your body. Now, across the board, I can say that there was more sinkage than I'm used to seeing during the normal test. I'm going to put up the kind of measurements here on the left side of the, or your right side of the screen, I guess. But in general, there's more sinkage on the GhostBed Flex that I'm used to seeing when I'm testing other mattresses. That goes along with that a little bit softer feel I was talking about. You're going to sink into that softer memory foam on top of the mattress a little bit right off the bat for a nice pressure relief. Now, another test that I run is the bounce test and motion transfer test. Basically, I take that 10-pound steel ball, drop it from heights of 4, 8, and 12 inches to simulate some kind of getting into and out of bed, rolling around in the middle of the night. And on the other side of the mattress, I put a seismometer down to see how much disturbance is transferred across the mattress. And I was actually really impressed with the results of the motion isolation test for the GhostBed Flex. It does a really nice job of isolating motion so that if you do sleep with a restless partner, you won't be too disturbed on the other side of the bed. So there is some decent bounce as well to the GhostBed Flex, which is interesting because usually when I see a mattress where you're going to sink in a little bit more, you'll kind of get a little less bounce. So there is pretty decent mobility here, even with that kind of pressure relieving memory foam on top. There's decent bounce to it, and also good motion isolation on the GhostBed Flex. Now, to give you a better idea of how the GhostBed Flex gets its feel, I've peeled back the cover to show you the materials used in the layers of the mattress. We'll start with the cover though. Now, like I said, it does have kind of a cool to the touch feel because it's a mixture of polyester and polyethylene. People sometimes call that phase changing material. It gives it this nice silky cool to the touch feel. Now, another interesting thing about the cover is that it is quilted with a couple things. First off, it has some fibers in there. It also has a layer of gel memory foam in this cover, so you can't really see it. It's in here, but that's going to give you some immediate pressure relief, some comfort, some contouring. Now, directly below that, we have another inch of gel memory foam, so imagine kind of this layer also in the cover here. So you're going to have 2 inches. You're going to be really able to sink in for some nice contouring pressure relief. Now, this yellow layer here that you're looking at is a transition layer. Basically, it's a little bit firmer than the memory foam above it. It has that quicker transition, so you can see that it bounces right back into shape here. So that's going to help you kind of keep from feeling too stuck in these memory foam layers that have that slow responsive pressure. And it's transitioning you from these softer feels on top, kind of cradling support into the support center of the mattress here, which is a pocketed coil layer. Basically, these pocketed coils give the mattress a really nice bounce. You can see that here. So provide you with some mobility. It's giving you support, so it's going to help keep your spinal line in a good position, and it's supporting the layers of foam above it. Now, down here at the base of the mattress, you can see there is some high-density polyfoam, but that doesn't really affect the feel of the mattress. It's pretty much just so that these pocketed coils have something to press off of. Now, if you're checking out the review of the GhostBed Flex online, I'm sure it's not the only mattress you're looking at, so I want to talk about another competitor to this mattress. It's the Bear Hybrid mattress, so it's another bed-in-a-box hybrid mattress. It's pretty similar to the GhostBed Flex in that it also uses memory foam for pressure relief. I think it's good for backside combo sleepers as well. I think the Flex sleeps a bit cooler, and the queen-size version of the Bear Hybrid comes in at about $1,200. As I mentioned before, GhostBed makes a couple other mattresses as well. I want to touch briefly on those here. First up, the original GhostBed mattress, which is an all-foam bed-in-a-box mattress. It uses a latex over memory foam construction for kind of a medium firm feel. Now, the latex being on top of the mattress does a couple things. One, it defends against the heat trap in memory foam to help you sleep a little bit cooler. And two, it gives you a little bit of bounce to defend against the kind of stuck feeling that a lot of people complain about in a memory foam mattress. Now, again, it has some bounce from the latex, some decent mobility, but not quite as much bounce as the GhostBed Flex, which has that nice coil support. And in terms of price, the queen size version of the GhostBed comes in at about $900. Next, we have the GhostBed Luxe, which is also an all-foam bed-in-a-box mattress, but has a much different feel than the original GhostBed. It has a much more plush feeling that allows you to sink in for pressure relief. Now, it does have similar cooling properties to the GhostBed Flex with the kind of cool-to-the-touch cover and gel memory foams to help draw heat away from the sleeper, but it has much more of a sunken-in feeling than the GhostBed Flex does. Now, in terms of price, the GhostBed Luxe comes in at about $1,400 for a queen-size version. Since you've made it this far into the review of the GhostBed Flex, I want to give you some pros and cons for this mattress. First up, my recommendations on why I think it's the right choice for you. I think it's great for backside combo sleepers. Again, it has that medium firmness, like a 6 out of 10 on the firmness scale, and it's got good bounce, so you can change positions. You're going to get nice pressure relief and support in multiple positions. Also, I think it's great because it sleeps cool. You know, a lot of mattresses that use memory foam get this complaint that they trap body heat, causing people to overheat during the middle of the night. But the GhostBed Flex takes this into account with a nice cool to the touch cover and gel infusions into their memory foam to help draw that heat away from the sleeper. And finally, I think it's a good choice for couples. I was really impressed with the results on the motion transfer portion of the review. It does a good job of kind of dampening that motion so it doesn't transfer across the bed. So if you have a restless sleeper that shares the bed with you, you shouldn't feel that much disturbance on the other side of the bed. And also, I think there's pretty good edge support, so you'll be able to sleep further towards the edge of the bed, make the bed feel a little bit bigger. Now, I wouldn't say it is the perfect bed for everybody, so there are some complaints or cons in general. I don't think it's a great mattress for stomach sleepers. Again, it is maybe just a hair to the softer side. I could feel my hips sinking into the memory foam mattress, so if you are a strict stomach sleeper, you're probably gonna wake up with some aches and pains in your lower back if your hips are sinking in the mattress, throwing your spine out of alignment like that. Another thing I would say is it's not my choice for heavier people. I think the support isn't that firm. You're gonna kind of push through that memory foam on top, so you're gonna kind of have a sagging mattress in that situation. If you are a bit on the bigger side, you're probably gonna wanna look for something with firmer support. So you've made it this far into the review and you've decided that the GhostBed Flex is the right mattress for you. I want to give you a little bit of basic purchasing information. Now, in terms of a trial, there is a 101 night trial period for the GhostBed Flex, so you can have it in your home for just over 3 months while you're trying out whether it's the right mattress for you, or you can send it back. Now, in terms of a warranty, there is a 25-year warranty on the GhostBed Flex. Now, you're gonna wanna check out exactly what that covers on their website, but I gotta say that's pretty impressive, so it's probably built to last. Usually we see in the bed-in-a-box market more of like a 10-year warranty, so 25 is well above that. Now, in terms of shipping, it will arrive compressed in a box. It ships for free. You know, when things arrive compressed in a box, after you get them out of the box, onto your bed frame, you're gonna wanna let them expand for a couple hours or even overnight before you sleep on the mattress so you get that full support. Now, in terms of price, the queen size version of the GhostBed Flex comes in at $1,300. So that's it for the review of the GhostBed Flex. If there's anything I didn't cover, just leave a note in the comments section below. And if your mattress search is ongoing, please subscribe to the Sleepopolis YouTube channel because we're gonna keep putting out more reviews. And be sure to follow us on Facebook and Twitter so you don't miss any of our sleep news or our giveaway announcements. And check out sleepopolis.com for all of your sleep needs.